Hey guys, welcome back to the channel again. This is Phil and Emily. I'm the occupational therapist and she's the
physical therapist.
Alright, so today we got a good one for you today because we're talking about back pain. So let's just go after it right now.
So one of the best ways to help prevent back pain is making sure that you are maintaining the proper posture when you are lifting and moving things. That's one of the major ways that people injure their low back, actually. So you really want to make sure that you're bending at your knees and not just bending at your hips and reaching down to try to lift something. Also, if you're lifting anything with type of weight, you want to make sure that you get your body as close to the object as possible. So you don't want to lift with outstretched arms, because that creates a longer lever arm, putting more pressure on your low back. Think about when you go and you pull on a small branch on a tree, how it bows like that, versus if you're able to, bring the object close to you, it's not going to create that abnormal pull. So those simple things can really help prevent any low back pain, especially if you're doing, if you're turning and trying to lift something, that along with the rotation adds even more pressure to your low back. Also, our general posture, how we're sitting if you work at a desk or, even when you're sitting at home, you want to try to make sure that you're maintaining the proper posture. You can take a simple towel and just roll it up and put it at the small of your back in your chair so that it helps keep that lordosis in your spine and keep everything in the proper alignment.
Right.
If we're slouched like this, it puts this abnormal strain on your low back as well. And then if you think you're at your workspace, you're crouched over, if it's not at the proper alignment, that creates strain throughout your spine.
Right.
And over time can cause pain and discomfort, abnormal muscle pull.
Right.
Also, footwear. We are one big chain, so your footwear affects you going all the way up, your knees, your hips, and your low back. So if you're exercising or doing any type of activity or walking, you want to really make sure that you're maintaining proper footwear in order to help keep everything in the best alignment possible. One of the best ways to help prevent some, just normal back pain is to really do some stretching. Your hamstrings attach both at your hip and behind your knee. So hamstring length is actually very important for low back pain. If I take my little handy dandy spine guy, so if this is your back, your hamstrings attach up here on your pelvis. So if they're tight, they're gonna pull backwards, creating more strain on the spine in the low back. So doing simple hamstring stretches can actually make a difference in just helping, prevent any type of low back strain.
Right, and also if you're sitting at your desk and you work all day and sometimes you kind of lean forward like this and you're typing, so it's a lot of strain in the back. If you could adjust your seat, the computer, make sure you have the proper posture, and also like Emily said, if you could have a towel or they sell those back thing for the chair.
The lumbar supports.
The lumbar supports, and you can just sit a little bit straighter during the day.
They have them for your car actually as well. So if you're someone that does a lot of driving, that's another thing that you could think about.
Right. All right. So we're also gonna show you guys a couple of different exercises or stretches that you can also do when you're working or you're at home. Simple things, 5 minutes out of your day, just to stretch some of the muscles that Emily spoke about. You get your hamstrings, you get your piriformis. Those you could kind of stretch during the day, and you could kind of really target those lower back muscles just so they're not so tight and they're not pushing on the spine, right? All right, so let's just get some of those exercises for you guys. We're gonna show you how to do these exercises safely. First exercise, sitting at your desk, you could grab a small ball. We all have these at work, maybe not. But you could also do this one with the towel that Emily was talking about. But I like my really nice little looking ball, blue ball here. Alright, so what we're gonna do is place it in your back like this and try to retract the shoulders and lean back against it, against the ball. You could also do this, you intertwine the fingers together, you go up with the palm of your hands facing the ceiling, you lean back, you stretch toward the ceiling as high as you can, really stretch those muscles of the lower back, and you're opening the front of the body, you know, the pecs, chest. Take a couple deep breaths in and out, and because it's a stretch, you could maintain it for 15-30 seconds, and you do it again a couple times. You could also do this one, make the ball a little bit higher in between the shoulder blades, and open up your arms as wide as you can like this, and squeeze the shoulder blades back together, and then come back forward again. Inhale, open the chest, and then come back forward again. Sitting at the chair, if you don't have a ball, what you can do, you could twist and turn, try to hold back of your chair and hold it there, stretch the muscles, and then reach to the opposite side and do the same thing. Another thing that you could do as far as stretching, you want to stretch the piriformis a little bit, because that's, you know, you impact your lower back and also pushing the sciatic nerve. What you're gonna do is go ahead and cross one leg over like that. You might be a little bit more flexible than I am. And you kind of lean forward, the back straight. You're trying to target those muscles. Those muscles are also attached to the pelvis, pulling on the lower back muscles and the spine. Make sure that you try to push that knee down. I'm a little tight, tighter than most, so I can't push it down that much, but try your best. You know, every day you could go to, you know, get a little bit more flexible. So really try to push that knee down and don't crunch forward, but lean forward with back straight. Hold it there 15-30 seconds, and then you could do the same thing on the other side. Now, Emily was also talking about your hamstrings, the different ways that you can do a hamstring stretch, that you can do it standing, you could do it sitting. If you're sitting at your desk, you don't want to stand, you don't want to be awkward, people are watching you. Best way to do it, extend one leg straight forward. You got your foot on your heel this way, and you lean forward. You try not to crunch and roll the shoulders, but you keep the back straight. You lean forward, you try to reach for your toes. It's really gonna be a nice stretch for your hamstrings, and you hold it a couple seconds, 15-30 seconds, and then you do the same thing on the other side. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. As always, give us a like if you like that video. Go in the comments below, type a little something if you'd like us to address anything for next time. Subscribe so you could get the next video next time. Stay healthy, stay active, and thank you so much again, and have a good day. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.